Hello, my divinities. Welcome. I hope you guys have had a fantastic day. I know that there are really intense energies out there right now, but just keep in mind that anything that is overwhelming you, go ground yourself, go meditate, do what you can to cleanse, protect yourself, because these energies will be over quite soon, right? It's just, I feel like there's an upgrade right now. So bear with it for a little bit. It shall pass, okay? Now, that being said, let's go ahead and get started with today's collective. So let's see. By the way, thank you guys, all of you. Those of you who are, I just realized the light is off. Those of you who have subscribed, main MVPs, because you are the MVPs, because you know that's my main source of income. So thank you so much. But that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate those of you who comment, who share, who react to my videos, those of you who send stars and donations. All of that means so much to me. Thank you. So, and some of you overlap into all of those. I love you the most. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. What is the energy for today's collective? What is the energy for today's collective? Okay. Conscious connections. This is the second time this one comes out. I believe this one came out last week as well. Interesting. Okay. So number 35. Conscious connections. Let's see. This says, this is a call for more intimacy in your immediate relationships. There is an opening for heart-to-heart communication that can salvage and restore a broken relationship or friendship if you are willing to honor your differences and look to what unites you. Sometimes it is hard to bear the differences between one another. One person may be willing to live life in high definition, whilst another may prefer to live it more vicariously until they have confidence to step onto the center stage of their own life story. We are not here to judge each other, just to love, to be loved, and to let go of those that cannot accept us as we open up to those who can. This oracle brings guidance for you to trust in the sanctity of the connections in your life. If you have asked to experience a more sacred connection with people who truly get you and want to play life with you rather than at odds with or against you, then this oracle is confirmation that this manifestation is on its way to you now. It may or may not be obvious at first, but kindred spirits are going to enter your life to help you connect with your deeper feelings and creativity. They will give wings to your inspirational ideas and big dreams. If you have been asking for healing in your current relationships or other immediate relationships, or other immediate relationships, know that this can happen through your willingness to express your true feelings and allow the situation to either fall apart or come together, according to the greater workings of life. Sometimes webs that have joined people together are broken, and that is appropriate, as people may outgrow what once held them together. Sometimes the ties that bind us together are so strong that they are able to withstand a great deal of pressure and still remain intact. The webs of connection between us will sever or sustain based on the higher wisdom of life itself. Either way, healing happens in the resolution of our feelings, and we are once again able to feel free, forgive, and be ready to move on to the next stage of relating either with a person who has been in connection with us for a time or with someone new. This oracle asks you to remain open to healing connections and to allow people to be close to you. Trust in the process that draws people in and out of your life. Resist nothing and seek wisdom in all. Okay, so apparently we have new people entering the collective's sphere. So let's see. I was drawn to these decks. We're going to be using the Occult Tarot, the Angel Tarot. By the way, this is the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. And then this is the Naked Heart Tarot. This is what we'll be using to clarify if we need clarification. So let's start. Ooh, that was quick. Knight of Cups causes all the love that may be, both of men and women. Okay. Ace of Pentacles gives all worldly power and treasures, makes one rich quickly. Ooh. Exciting. It's exciting. And Page of Cups Teaches astronomy and the values of herbs and precious stones. Okay. And let's see what the overall energy is. Three of Pentacles. Answers questions about the past, present, and future. Gives dignities. Grants the favor of friends and foes. Faithful servant. Let's see the other side. Give me three for this side. Eight of Pentacles. Intellectual talent provides knowledge. The Page of Cups. Divine comfort. Gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. One more. Oh, two more. Okay. So we've got the Three of Cups, fame and renown, influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. And then we've got mental force, protects against sorrows and illness. Oh, there's the Three of Cups. There's Three of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know if I said that reverse, but just in case. And then the Seven of Swords, knowledge of good and evil, appeases divine anger, cures epilepsy with the Four of Wands. So somebody is coming towards the collective. I'm not a big fan of the fact that they're showing up as a Knight of Cups and then we got Page of Cups twice. However, we can say that that doesn't have to represent the person. It could be that they're just showing up with Page of Cups energy initially, very softly letting the collective know that maybe they have a crush on them, or maybe they're letting the collective know that they're interested. But I'm surprised because this is the Occult Tarot and it can have things that are a little negative on the energies. And even then, the cards that came out were positive. Love, and the Ace of Pentacles. I will say that I feel like this is more, this doesn't feel romantic. Although love is here, this feels more purposeful. It's like the universe is bringing you somebody who's a conscious connection, which means that they've been doing the work on themselves, right? This is not somebody who's coming in an immature energy. But even if they could be, this is a soulmate, somebody that will be ascending through this connection. But not just that. Three of Pentacles came out twice. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this has to do with somebody trying to collaborate with the collective. Maybe they're going to try and build some sort of project. Maybe it's a job offer. Maybe it's somebody wanting to start a company with the collective. It feels more commercial. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just, it feels more like a connection that's meant to help the collective reach certain goals or certain, get to a certain place. So let's see. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. And I'm going to tentatively, I know I've been making the videos really short. I'm going to try this one, make it a little bit more extended. Let's see how Facebook and YouTube do with the uploads. So far, they've been going a little smoother. So let's see. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Let's do just one. I just need one card. Three of Wands with the Two of Wands. Okay, so this might not just be one person, because if you notice, we had Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Three of Wands, and there's two pages and a knight. So it might be three people. So it might be you coming together with a group of people to do something. Either way, it will lead to future growth, because Three of Wands, it's a very, both of these cards are very Aries-like. Two of Wands is Aries-Mars, Three of Wands is Aries-Sun, which means that whatever's being done, it's pioneer. You guys will be a pioneer in it. You will be doing things that haven't been done, walking roads that have not been tread on, but it will lead to expansion and growth because that's, you know, Aries energy. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. For this one, I am going to do 3. We've got the Hermit. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. The Temperance. See, again, 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, 7 of Swords. Heart of Swords. Heart of Pentacles. Spirit of Swords. This is strange because it's almost... The 7 of Swords was the overall energy here. So it doesn't feel negative. It doesn't feel like somebody being deceptive. It almost feels the opposite. It feels like you should be secretive. You need to keep this to yourself. If this is a collaboration to create something, this could be, we have a Queen of Swords here, Queen of Pentacles, and a Knight of Swords with the Knight of Cups. So whoever you're coming together with to make this happen, Spirit is actually telling you, you might want to keep that to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't be announcing to people what you're working on. Because this is going to be like a very private spiritual journey. But this spiritual journey is going to lead to more. It's going to get to the place of fame and renown. It's going to influence commerce, voyages, great discoveries. It might have something to do with astronomy, herbs, precious stones. It doesn't have to be. But this is 3 times, guys. This is not a coincidence. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. What are the odds? Come on now. So this is a partnership. It's a union of some sorts. Temperance is here, and I love it because it basically means that all 3 of, well, whoever, because the number could vary, right? Because it's a collective. For some of you, it might be you just meeting a friend. For some of you, it'll be meeting a group, maybe up to 5 people. For others, it'll be 3 people. For others, you'll just be meeting 2. You see what I'm saying? It's a collective. So it'll vary depending on your circumstances. But whoever it is you're going to meet, they are a very crucial part of your spiritual journey. And each of you are bringing an important contribution to this. Whether it's one person or many, you're contributing to whatever this Ace of Pentacles is. And remember, this is going to give you worldly power and treasures, and it makes one rich quickly. That means it's going to pay off really well, really fast, even if you maybe didn't expect that. But while you're working on it, keep it to yourself. Even when it does go well. So let's say that this is meant to be let's say it's meant to be a music project. I'm just throwing stuff out there, right? Then while you're creating it, keeping to yourself. Then maybe if you need to promote it later on, that's fine. You can talk about it then. But for now, keep it to yourself. That's what the 7 of Swords is letting you know. By the way, I'm going to read what the 7 of Swords says in this deck because this deck is a little different. Not super different, but still, it's a little different. So this one is talking about choice, integrity, honesty. When I am faced with a choice, I choose to act with integrity so I can trust the choices I make no matter what the outcome may be. I know I acted honestly. I am only responsible for doing my best and I cannot control other people's perceptions, actions, or reactions. If I see I made a mistake in my choice, I give myself permission to learn and grow and accept myself for being human. I also get to choose to do the right thing and make amends. So it says looking at the big picture can help you choose. So basically, don't doubt yourself, because I think for some of you, this could also represent self-sabotage. Don't do that. I think one of the reasons Page of Cups is here twice, Page of Cups represents someone who's creative, but they're a little shy because they're barely, let's say we're talking about the music industry, right? This would be somebody who's a badass at singing, or maybe creating lyrics, or maybe playing a certain instrument, but they've never done it in public, so they're really shy about exposing their talent, Let me see. Tell me about the first Page of Cups. Tell me about the first Page of Cups. See, the Knight of Cups. Let's see, one more. Give me one more for the Page of Cups. The Heart of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. Yeah. Whatever this is going to lead to fame. Six of Wands. Now, with the Heart of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups coming out, the Knight of Cups coming out twice already. There is a very, it's like you can't just have talent with the Page of Cups and hide it. If you know that what you're creating is going to benefit people, put it out there. Take action. The Knight of Cups is the action taker. They have the same talent the Page does, but they're not shy about it anymore. Now, they're still protecting themselves because the Knight is always in armor, right? They're still protective of their softness because they know this is just the beginning. But anything you create will be like a little plant. At the very beginning, it'll be this little sprout. And when it's a little sprout, you have to protect it, right? And as it grows, after a while, it can take care of itself. But for right now, whatever this is a little sprout. And you have to be in the Knight energy of protecting it, but that doesn't mean you can't let it live. Give it life, okay? Now, we will put this one back in a minute. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Actually, give me two more. Give me a couple more for the Eight of Pentacles. Judgment and the Five of Cups. With the, see there? Okay, Page of Cups, third time. Third time it came out. So, okay. I think whoever is coming together, whether it's 2 people, 3, 4, 5, it doesn't matter. However many people are coming together, they all share a similar history with the Page of Cups. They've all been disappointed before. That's why they're shy. It means that they've tried. They've already tried putting their stuff out there, and maybe before it failed, and it left them with sorrow. It left them with, oh, what if it happens again? Especially if it's happened multiple times. Everybody's going to be a little antsy because there's the worry of what if this time it fails all over again, and I just got my hopes up, and I got other people excited about this, and then it's not going to work. So with the Four of Wands, again, Aries energy. This is Aries Venus. Aries Venus is very confident in self. Venus is how you love yourself. It's how you nurture yourself, right? With Aries, it's like, of course I'm the best. It's one of my favorite things about Aries. You have to embrace the Aries energy. Of course I'm the best. I challenge myself to be the best. And how do you become the best? With Judgment, I love that this one is like more butterfly because it's about transformation. It's clarified the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is mastery over something. So anybody who wants to be a writer, anybody who wants to be a musician, anybody who wants to be a painter, this is like, well, you won't get there unless you put in the work, unless you dedicate time every single day to doing this thing, if that makes sense. So let's see. Tell me about the Page of Cups. That's how you transform. That's how you grow into getting past this shyness. You master it. You gain confidence in yourself when you put in a lot of work into something. Then you know in your heart that you are a master. Clarify Page of Cups. I'm just going to pull one. Look at that. The Chariot and the Star. You have it inside of you. You know that you are meant to go far. Whoever this is for, you've always felt that you were meant for more. You were meant to reach more. You were meant to touch more hearts and heal more souls. And with the Chariot card, even with all the shyness, even with all the discomfort that may come from putting yourself in a stepping out of your comfort zone, you have to keep going. You have to keep pushing. You have to have a will that is strong enough to get you to the place where you know you should be. Because over here we have Fame and renown influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups. The Sun, the Page of Wands. Give me one more for the Three of Cups. Look at that. Page of Cups all over again. With the Six of Cups. I love that this one has a unicorn because you, baby, boy or girl, are a unicorn. And you know that you're meant to be. You know where you're meant to go. With the Sun, this is success. This is being very visible, being in the spotlight, but it's a major arcana, which means it's part of somebody's destiny, part of somebody's fate. But to get to this fate and this destiny, you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. That's how the Page of Wands is here. You have to be willing to step out of this energy of, oh, I'm shy. I'm really shy about showing my skills. I'm really shy about showing my talent. I'm really shy about letting people know how great I am at this or that. No. This is not the time. It's just not the time for it, okay? So let's put these aside. And I'm going to use this one in the second row. So give me a few for this side. What else we need to know? We've got Five of Wands. Teaches languages, causes earthquakes, overthrows politicians or clergymen, returns those who have run away. The Chariot, sower of discord, slayer of men. Ooh, okay. Two of Pentacles reveals the past and the future, reconciles friends and enemies. Huh. Interesting. With the Nine of Cups, teaches logic, ethics, and the value of herbs and stones, can make one invisible, helps one to be intelligent and long-lived, can recover lost items and find treasures. The Three of Swords steals treasure from kings, destroys cities and the dignities of men, tells of things past, present, and future, causes love between friends and foes. Let's see. Let's get a couple more for this side. Okay, so we already had the Three of Pentacles, which is mental force, protects against sorrow and illness. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles, intellectual lucidity, provides consolation and compensations. And then we've got the Fool, will and new beginnings, assists with difficult and great undertakings. Interesting. With the Knight of Pentacles, light of understanding, acquires knowledge and cures illness. And Two of Wands, love and wisdom, victory over those who would attack you. So the vibe shifted a little bit. Over here I saw, and I keep saying, it's not that it changed, it's just that more layers were added, right? So whatever's going to be worked on is going to be really solid. It's going to lead to fame, renown. It's going to influence the commercial world. It's going to make an impact. But the second row just kind of gave us a little bit of a... I think that this has to do with the current social issues. For example, when this card came out, intellectual lucidity provides consolation and compensation. Something that came to mind with that is critical race theory and the compensation of, how America was basically built on the back of slavery, and nothing has been done to compensate the descendants of all the people that had to go through that, right? So that's the first thing that came out with that. But then I kept seeing over here, overthrows politicians or clergymen, returns those who have run away. So I really feel like this is a movement of some sort. And what I mean by movement of some sort is like, it doesn't have to be, it could be people getting together to protest, because we do see sower of discord, but it's more about, it's not like somebody's trying to stir up trouble, because something else that I realized here is reconciles friends and reconciles friends and enemies. And then over here, it also said it again. causes love between friends and foes. So I feel like although the movement will be interpreted, especially by people in power, politicians, clergymen, they will see it like, oh, somebody's trying to start trouble. In reality, it's actually going to help people understand the past. That keeps coming up, understanding the past, the present, and the future. So to be able to understand our future, we have to look to our history, right? And see where we've messed up, what we can do to improve, how we can deal with the karma that our own ancestors have perhaps created for us. So this is a movement that could be seen in multiple ways. Like it could be used in not just protest, but it could also be seen in art. Maybe this is somebody creating poetry that starts a movement, music that starts a movement, things of that sort. Like it's going to cause waves. It's not just going to create ripples. It's going to create waves in our current society, which is needed, right? But there's strong mental force. Somebody here has a really strong mind, and when they come together with other people, it's going to create waves. Let's see. Tell me about the Five of Wands. We get the Hanged Man. Tell me about the Five of Wands. The Lovers. Six of Swords and the Heart of... See, I'm telling you. That Queen of Swords came out a while ago, as well as the Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles came out again, but now the Queen of Swords actually came out onto the board. I really feel like somebody has a really strong mind. Look at that. Four of Swords. Innocence of Pentacles. I love it. I love it. Okay. So I really feel like whatever is being done, whoever this Queen of Swords is, I feel like they're the brains of the operation. There could be a Queen of Pentacles who's more the practical, doing the groundwork or some of the footwork maybe. And then there's somebody else who adds another creative touch. I don't know. I feel like there's a group here. But whatever it is that they're creating, whether it's music, poetry, a book, art, whatever it is, it's healing. It's going to heal things, but it's not just going to heal with the Innocence of Pentacles here. It's going to educate. But with Temperance, it's going to educate in a very calm, very tempered way. And I've been, look, I've been struggling with that myself. I'm just going to admit that. People who immediately start attacking the concept of Palestine or things, it enrages me. It's very difficult for me to stay calm. And I'm just admitting that because I've seen myself. I'm like, oh, girl, you need to chill. It's hard for me to teach people right now in a calm way because it's like I'm heartbroken with the reactions I've seen. I will say I'm proud that 60% at least of Americans are not happy with the current situation, that, the current decisions our government is taking where we are not happy with it. That is a consolation. But the other 40% that we're trying to educate, it's difficult sometimes. So with the Hanged Man, it will have to do with flipping people's perspective around. Making them look at something from a completely different point of view. The first thing that came to mind, though, with the Lovers card, like I know it's going to have multiple meanings, but the first thing, the American symbol is an eagle, right? It's a bald eagle. So I think that this is going to I can't talk. I really started stuttering. This is going to have a huge impact on American people more than anything. If you're not from America, this might still influence you, but I think this is more maybe because I'm in America and I'm talking to people that are born here or raised here. But it's going to help it's going to bring some sort of unity. Some sort of healing is going to be done. It's going to help people move past certain blockages, certain mindsets. But whoever's doing this, again, Six of Swords with the Heart of Swords is the 7. They're very skillful. They know what they're doing. They know how to use their mental prowess to educate people and heal them at the same time so that they understand issues that perhaps they used to not understand. That's why I think causes earthquakes, because I'm telling you, this is going to cause waves. It is going to have a massive impact. Pluto is in Aquarius right now. I definitely think revolution is on the front, but hopefully right now it's talking about an intellectual revolution, because it's overthrowing certain politicians or clergymen. Now, I don't think it's like a physical overthrowing. I think what people don't realize, and I've been talking about this, the reason that I keep speaking up about the Palestine thing is because we, the people of the United States, this is a democratic government, which means that we have a say in what our government is doing. Our tax dollars are funding these wars. So when we stand up and say, hey, no, I don't like that, I'm not okay with that, we are the legs upon which they stand. When we knock out the legs from underneath them, we take away their power. They don't have power without us. So I think that that's going to be one of the perspectives that really is going to be, highlighted. Because I think the most ignorant thing I've heard this past couple of weeks, at least, was somebody saying, well, what am I supposed to do? How do I impact this? Well, you take action. That's how. Talking about the Chariot. 5 of Cups. Talking about the Chariot. Two of Cups. Oh, that one went reversed. Movement of Wands reversed. Magician. 9 of Cups. 3 of Cups. This is interesting because one of the major things that is going to be changed is the way people interpret love, the connection, the intimacy that grows from love, the way people deal with heartbreak, the way people deal with abandonment, pain, grief, and sorrow. It's also going to change the way people see sex. So this is, I don't know what this is, but whoever it is working on this, good for you. Keep it up. It's going to shift a lot of things. It's going to change a lot of perspectives. And I'm telling you, this is going to have a massive, it's like the difference, when people talk about ripples, they talk about like throwing a rock into a pond and seeing the ripples. This is more like throwing a meteor into the ocean. It's going to cause waves, massive waves, a tsunami. It's not going to cause just little ripples. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. We've got the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, ooh, the Devil and the Movement of Cups. Interesting. With the Hermit, the Movement of Pentacles, and the Innocence of Swords. I love it. I love it because ultimately this really comes down to whatever this is that's being created with the Hermit here. It's going to get people who either are already on their spiritual path, people who want to understand how to move forward on their spiritual path, and even some who never planned to begin a spiritual path. It's going to have them all moving forward. Because I think that a lot of the things that people are really defensive about is because they're uneducated, they're misinformed. They have this, it's purposeful, right? It's purposeful. It's how who should I call the devil right now? Because I feel like this represents multiple entities. It represents the government. It represents, religious leaders. It represents political parties. They keep people in this haze. Like this is the main energy right here. This little haze, they keep people in this lack of clarity, confusion, giving conflicting reports so that people don't know what to believe. But whoever's coming through, I promise you, Whatever it is that they're sharing, that's why all these swords come up, because they're going to be surgical in their precision with education. That's why it reveals the past and the future, reconciles friends and enemies. Any person that used to be really defensive and whatever it is that this person is adjusting about love, about humanity, about sex, about whatever it is that they're addressing, right? And maybe the reason it's multiple topics is because, again, it's a collective. So it's multiple people addressing different themes. Whatever it was that they were so defensive about, they will reconcile. They will realize, oh, I really wasn't seeing things clearly. My point of view was toxic, and my point of view was leading to further downfall of my country and my, my future, the future of our country. So it's going to put them in a much more receptive state of mind. And the more receptive they get, the more they progress on their spiritual journey, because now they're open to start questioning things. Now they're open to start trying to understand people that live in a different way than they do, in a different country that they do, or in a different religious belief, a different color of pigment of skin. All of these things, we need to sometimes look at someone else and say, you know what, I've never lived your experience. So tell me what living for you has been like, so that I understand that not only my experience matters in this life. Okay. So let's look at the Three of Pentacles, which here was talking about mental force and protecting against sorrow and illness. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. I've got the Page of Wands. The Chariot again. And the Six of Wands. Four of Wands. All these wands. There's very passionate energy. Eight of Cups. Ten of Wands. Okay. There's a little bit of a warning, though. Whoever it is that is on this type of time, the burden that you will have to carry is the fact that not everybody's going to be happy with this. Although you are going to, make conscious connections, you're going to make new friends, you're going to create a whole new little family, there may be people who may walk away from you. There will be people who will still not accept what you have to say because they just refuse to change. The universe is asking you to just acknowledge that, accept that, let it be what it is. Though that just tells you that those people are no longer meant to be a part of your journey, because not everybody's meant to be. And again, it's uncomfortable. It's stepping out of your comfort zone. But as long as you keep pushing forward, look, there's a crown waiting for you at the end of this. And it's not like you're doing it for the recognition. It's not like you're doing it for the fame or for the renown, but let's be honest. If you want to make an impact on the world, you have to be known, right? How are you going to impact people when you're a nobody? How are you going to create some sort of authority to speak up about something when you have nobody supporting you because they don't know your work? They don't know who you are. So it's not about doing this for fame. It's that fame, acknowledgement, recognition, being in the spotlight is a necessary part of this journey. And not everybody's planning to impact the world this way, right? But for those of you who are, this is for you. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. This is about intellectual lucidity, provides consolation and compensations. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. We get, Wheel of Fortune. I like it. Justice card and Death. Oh, wow. God damn. 3 major arcanas in a row. Look at that. Ace of Swords, 5 of Swords, the Empress, Earth Mother. I'm telling you. The 5 of Swords is about people who, they create blockages because they get very narrow-minded. They don't want to lose their privilege. They don't want to lose the current comfort that they're in. But whoever this Empress is, the crown is, it's a privilege to be called an Empress, but it's not just that. It comes with a lot of responsibility, okay? And this is somebody who embraces that responsibility because they know what they're going up against. They know that they're going to have people who don't like what they have to say. They know they're going to come across people who may say very hateful things, but this person has the Ace of Swords. This person is sharing the truth. They're sharing reality. And it's part of their fate. It's part of their destiny to make an impact in the world right now. This is not only a karmic contract, but it's bringing people to justice in some way. So again, remember I said this has something to do with critical race theory. It may have to do with the fact that, what's it called? Reparations, right? Reparations might be brought into a conversation. It might be something that's more discussed, more accepted, especially with the death card, a lot of change. Change is on the way. Ooh, I'm hearing that song of, what's his name? Oh, what's the name of this song? It's talking about change. Sam Cooke. Change is gonna come. Hold on. Why won't I pull it up? There we go. So the song says, I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming. That's the phrase that came into my head. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die because I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. I go to the movie and I go downtown and somebody keep telling me don't hang around. Then I go to my brother and say, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. There have been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. Oof. I'm telling you, it's like this massive change that has been a long time coming, and it's time now. It's time to expose the truth. It's time to get people to think outside of their own sphere, outside of their own life, outside of their own interests. And all these major arcanas are just a guarantee that the time has come. This is going to be the work of a few that's going to impact the many. I'm excited. Okay. And then we've got the Fool. Will and new beginnings. Assists with difficult and great undertakings. Let's see. Tell me about the Fool. 9 of Wands. Okay, we've got 9 of Wands, the Magician, 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Heart of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups, I love that it has a globe, by the way. 3 of Cups, Heart of Wands. I'm telling you, this is a group collaboration. I keep saying group, but it could be 2 people or at least 3, possibly minimum 3. We've already seen 3 queens, right? We have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. So it could be 3 feminine energies. Again, doesn't have to be women, but it's feminine energies because let's be real, the feminine part of the brain is more creative. But it's going to bring so much happiness. It's going to, again, bring you into this place of feeling comforted and like you still have family, you still have people close to you, but you're going to make an impact on the world. I'm telling you, it's going to be, whatever this is, it's going to be global. Now, with the 9 of Wands, it's going to require a lot of optimism. It's going to require not giving up. It's going to require, remember, having a strong will to move forward into difficult undertakings. Because this will be, if you want to cause waves, you're going to have a lot of will to throw something so strongly that it causes an impact. But you've got all the tools. The Magician is clearly telling you have all the tools in your arsenal, and the people coming into your life will add to that. So will your life change? Yes. And that's something that right now you have to start getting used to, because this could be happening 3 months from now, 4 months from now, maximum 6 months from now. But ultimately, or maybe sooner, your life is going to change. Start getting comfortable with that concept, because the more you are comfortable with the concept of change, the more that your your ego, your subconscious won't fight the change. It won't try to sabotage the change. So I want you to think about where your life is right now, because with the Ten of Pentacles, I'm telling you, it's going to be a massive, wonderful change. Like you're building a legacy. You're building, I know you're not doing it for that, but this is the price. This is the reward for being the type of person that puts themselves, in danger, honestly, because this is a dangerous stance to take. But it's willing to put themselves out there because this is what they want to do. Well, the universe is going to reward you for being this type of person. So get comfortable with the idea of change. Look at your life, where you're at, how you're living, and think, if I had to move tomorrow, where would I want to live? If I had to leave, would I be okay leaving my current spot? Would I be okay losing the people around me right now? You're going to have to get comfortable with that because change is coming. It's been a long time coming. And you've finally materialized that, because I honestly feel like with the Magician, you've also been manifesting it. So congratulations. I'm very excited. This is going to be a wonderful thing for humanity. So I hope that I get to see it. I hope that I live many days to see whatever this is coming to fruition. And I hope you guys do as well. So as usual, love y'all. See you on the next one. And I will look forward to the feedback. Bye-bye.